Plaintiff Scott Shapey says the defendant's brother is his best friend and is with him in court today to testify against his sister. Scott claims Jennifer is a lesbian who forgets about her sexuality when she's drunk, and as a result, she has 2 children. Scott's suing because he claims he sold the defendant a car and she hasn't paid it off. Defendant Jennifer Ostabai admits that she's only had sex 2 times with men, and both times she got pregnant. Jennifer says Scott suffers from memory loss because when he's drunk, he forgets that he's a man and dresses in women's clothes, and she has the pictures to prove it. Jennifer says she refuses to pay Scott for the car because it turned out to be a total lemon.
Prove your case.
This is my best friend Tony. He's my witness today. It's actually his sister.
Okay.
She's been like family to me ever since the first time I met her. Ever since I met her, I've been there for her when she needed anything. She's been there for me when I've needed anything. She's a great girl, but she tends to make some bad decisions sometimes.
Like what?
Well, for instance, when she drinks, she sometimes tends to forget that she's a lesbian, and she actually has 2 kids because of that.
Whoa.
Well, I hear some wild stuff in here, but that might take the week.
Your Honor, I have a picture of Scotty when he was drunk and made
He
his bad
forgets
decisions.
he's heterosexual.
He forgets that he's a boy and wears girl clothes.
Well,
So.
Your Honor, you can see I'm actually holding an alcoholic beverage in the picture.
Let me see. You still didn't answer. You didn't respond to what he said. He said you're a lesbian who forgets it and has babies when you forget. This is you?
Yeah.
Superman?
Yeah.
To each his own. But I am a little confused. Does that happen to you? When you forget? I mean, you sometimes forget?
It's happened twice.
Twice?
Twice.
And both times you became pregnant?
Yes, the 2 times that I did sleep with a man, yes, I did become pregnant.
That's what you want her to believe?
Right.
You believe it? As long as you believe it is all right with you.
Yep, I'm good.
You believe that her luck is just that good or bad that only 2 times she's ever been with a man, both times she had children. Good enough. Go ahead, sir, and let me guess. Every time you drink, you dress up like a drag queen.
Not every time.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, yeah, she makes bad decisions. That might be one of the reasons why we're here today. Because on May 2nd of 2009, I sold Jennifer my 1998 Ford Taurus, and I actually have a bill of sale that she signed that I sold her as is.
See it, please?
Of course.
How much?
It's for $1,500. She paid a down payment of $500, and then after that, alternating payments of $200 and $100 was what she was supposed to pay. She paid one $200 payment, and then after that, I never received anything.
What about impound fees? What does that come from?
Impound fees was after about 3 weeks or so of her owning the car. I did tell her before I sold her the car that there was a short in the electrical system that was causing the gauges to shut off, with the gas gauge and the temperature gauge, most of all. And the car started overheating, I'm guessing, when she drove it, and she actually blew the engine up and threw a rod through the block. So after that, she told me that she wasn't going to pay for the car because it didn't work. But I sold her the car as is, so I only received $700 for the car, but I'm just looking to get my
impound fees,
money.
though. That's...
And then impound fees is after the car had blown up.
Was it still in your...
It wasn't my name because I wasn't going to transfer it to her the title until she had paid me all my money.
Impound fees of how much?
It actually equals out to be $1,143.
And that's for you to get your car back?
That's what the fees were as of 9/15/09, but they also told me that it's another $25 per day.
And the car is only worth $1,500.
Yeah, it was only worth $1,500.
And you want more from impound fees than the car is worth?
Well, after she blew the engine up, she left it on the side of the road.
It's even worth less than $1,500.
Yeah.
You're better off letting the impound man keep it and get your money here today and keep rolling. Ma'am, what do you say?
First, let me give you a background on Scotty. He and my brother, obviously, are really good friends, and they're typical 19-year-olds. You know, they go and they get drunk and they play beer pong, and I have another picture of him. They're goofing off, and he was sober, actually. Of him and a friend.
Y'all just need to go ahead and be what you want to be. Be who you are. Go ahead.
So,
Tell them to do like you. Just come on out.
right? See?
Yeah.
No.
They do crazy things like this all the time. You know, they're immature little kids, and that's what I deal with, and which is why we're having a problem here with the vehicle.
Tell me about it.
Again, like he said, I purchased it from him on the 2nd, and 2 weeks later, it blew up with my kids and I in the car on the freeway. And
Blew up as in what?
The engine started smoking, the oil spewed out the back. I had a guy look at it, and he said that the rod blew through the block, that I needed a new engine. He gave me an estimate for it.
You purchased the car for $1,500,
Yep.
the bill of sale says, and you paid him $700?
Yep.
All right. And you believe that because it broke down, you shouldn't have to pay for it?
Well, again, I called him and I talked to him and I told him I didn't want the money back. I had given him the $700 just to take the car, get it out of here, and fix it, resell it, whatever they wanted to do with it. They left it in my aunt's yard.
We're talking about the balance you owe. Why shouldn't you have to pay?
Well, it broke. I mean,
As is, though.
it is as is, but 2 weeks after, I mean, $700 I gave him and told him to take the car back. I didn't want the money back. I figured that was a good deal. $700 to rent his car for 2 weeks.
Does your witness want to speak? Stand up. State your name.
Tisha Roofer. And I totally agree with her. I think that because she did buy the car and 2 weeks later that it did totally break down, that she shouldn't have to pay for it because she's totally willing to give the car back. Obviously, it's not going to do anybody any good, and I don't see the point in paying for a car that's totally broken.
All right. Unfortunately, ma'am, that's not the law. The law is, unless you can prove, it's your burden to prove that he misrepresented the condition of the car. As is just what it is. It's as is. If the car breaks down the next day, it's as is. Unless he defrauded you or misrepresented the condition, meaning if you asked him about a specific part of the car, and he said, oh yeah, that's fine, then he's misrepresented it. Did he misrepresent anything? Did you ask him about something that he affirmatively said was fine?
No.
So it's as is as it is. $800 for the plaintiff. I'm not going to grant you the impound fees, sir. You want impound fees more than what the car is worth. Leave that car there. I'll give you the $800 for the balance that she owes and $300 toward what the car would be worth. All right? Judgment, $1,100 for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
Well, everything will be back to normal. Guess there's nothing else we can really do about it. It's settled. Court judge decided. Everything's fine.
You know, we're like family, so nothing's going to change.
I'm just put in the middle. I mean, I got the crazy best friend dressed up in girl clothes, and I got the lesbian girlfriend sister thing. I mean, I'm just along for a ride.